Sup guys, this is Ray, and today we're gonna be doing something kind of different from my other 3 videos on my channel. We're gonna do some Reddit. I'm not gonna do this very often, just now, so let's get into it. So this one is by Unoriginal Use, and I don't know what it's about. So let's go. Entitled Mom demands my drink for her kid. Gets mad when she finds out I spoke the truth about it being alcoholic. Now, for a bit of context, last weekend was Liberation Day in Holland, and many cities were having festivals to celebrate. Most of these festivals have free entrance, so they tend to crack down on people bringing their own food and drinks to increase profits from beverage sales. Mate of mine lives within the area where the festival is taking place though, so usually we drop our booze at this place and retrieve it during the festival. Since it didn't seem like a terrific idea to walk around with a bottle of JD, I mixed it into a 1-liter Coca-Cola vanilla bottle with just enough Coke that it looked like Coke and went onto the festival grounds. I'm assuming everybody is familiar with the common abbreviations. JD is my good friend Jack Daniels. We've been through a lot together. While walking around with my bottle of Coke, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Festival etiquette is to move over to the side to let somebody pass, after which I move along. I suddenly feel a hand grabbing my shoulder and trying to pull me back, so I turn around and I'm faced with a typical Karen. Entitled Mom. Where did you get that? Pointing at the bottle. Me. I brought it from home. Entitled Mom. Can my kid have some? Me, not wanting everyone to know I had booze on me. They sell Coke over there. You can buy your kid a fresh, cold one. Entitled Mom. They don't sell vanilla Cokes here. And he doesn't like the regular one. He wants yours. Holds out hand. If he doesn't like the regular one, I'm pretty sure he won't like this any better. Meanwhile, the kid has started squealing about he's thirsty and wants that one. And Entitled Mom starts giving me a demanding stare. Me. Okay, lady, I'm gonna be honest with you. Half of this bottle is whiskey, and I don't think it's a good idea to give the kid whiskey. Entitled Mom. You're lying. You just made that up so you wouldn't have to share with my baby. Now give it to me. Stop, I'm recording. While I kind of shrug and turn away in an attempt to disappear into the crowd, the kid grabs my bottle with both hands, wrenches it from my hand, and makes a run for it, his mom in tow. I follow them, and I find them just in time to see the kid take a few massive swigs from the bottle, after which he starts violently throwing up almost immediately. Figuring the best move for me would not be to further pursue the now vomit-covered bottle of Jack and Coke, I decide to head over to my mates and mix a new one. In passing, I throw Entitled Mom a told you and make my way through the crowds. Within seconds, Entitled Mom charges me and starts attempting to take a swing at me. You poisoned my baby! Security! We're separated by bystanders, and a stallholder gets security, which questions both me and Entitled Mom. Entitled Mom. He gave me my baby this bottle of poison and told him it was Coke. I want him arrested.
Oh my God.
Security. Sir, what's in this bottle? Me. A premixed whiskey and Coke, somewhat on the generous side with the whiskey. Security. And why did you give that to a kid? Me. I didn't, sir. I was mostly planning on getting smashed myself, to be fair. They thought it was a Coke, wouldn't believe me when I told them it was booze, and snatched the bottle from me. What you're seeing here is just the result of the kid taking a drink before I was able to stop them. At this point, a bystander chimes in, confirming that he saw the kid snatch the bottle from my hand, although he hadn't heard the conversation. Security tells the mom not to pull that again, to take her still crying kid to the first aid post, and instructs me to be more careful with the next batch I'm inevitably about to make.
I am inevitable.
Anyways, so that one was a very...
Confusing.
It's not... Dude, just...
Okay.
Okay, that one was kind of scary, because I didn't feel bad for the kid, but he just drank a bottle of whiskey, and now he might... Wait, let me check. He didn't die. Anyways. Stop! Anyways. So I think that the guy who brought the bottle was a little bit in the wrong because he brought the booze when he wasn't really supposed to. And he maybe should have held the bottle a little tighter or something. Anyways, let's keep going with this stuff. Okay, so this one is from Nick Knox or something. And it says, my daughter invited her 8-year-old friend to swim in our new pool, and friend brings her toddler sister along with swimsuit on. I told friend's sister could swim along too if mom could come to watch her and send her home with that message. Entitled Mom Sends Both Back Again, repeatedly. So let me tell y'all about how this entitled mom tried to have me be her free babysitter / lifeguard. We just got one of those above ground pools you set up yourself that is 4 feet deep and 14 feet round. What do you want, Jack? We spent the majority of 2 days prepping and filling it and letting it warm. Finally, yesterday it was ready, and my daughter asked if she could invite a little girl she is semi-friendly with from down the street to come swim with her. Since they are 8, they are tall enough to stand with heads above water. I said, okay. Well, her little friend brought her toddler sister, who is probably on the younger side of 2. Definitely too small to stand with head above the water. Well, I tell friend that the little sister can't get in the water unless her mom is here to watch her, and send her home with a message. They both come back and she says, Mom says she's fine in her float and I can watch her. And I said, no, it's not fine. I don't think an 8-year-old is responsible enough to watch a toddler in the pool, and I'm not going to be the one watching her either. You need to tell your mom either she comes to watch her little sister or she is not getting in the pool. They both go home and then both come back. At this point, I'm livid and walk back to their house with them and pound on the door. No answer. I keep knocking and then the garage door starts to open with this woman backing her car out. I quickly went and stood at the end of the driveway with all the kids in tow, both of hers and both of mine. She gets out of her car all pissed off and asks me what my problem is. I tell her my problem is that I'm not her babysitter, and that I'm definitely not going to be responsible for keeping her baby from drowning in my swimming pool on my property. She then proceeds to start baby talking her own kids, saying, I'm so sorry, babies. The mean lady isn't going to let you swim. I'm so sorry, princesses, and on and on. Of course, toddler bursts into tears, and then entitled mom screams at me, Look what you've done! You've made her cry and ruined her day! Hope you're proud of yourself! She then snatches up little sister who is screaming and tosses her in the car and screams at friend to get in too. Friend is red in the face and you can tell she is so embarrassed and just mumbles sorry while climbing in the car. Entitled mom then proceeds to peel out of her own driveway and we walk back home. Since it seems to be assumed I was not leaving the kids unattended. I was right beside the pool doing yard work, and planned on continuing once all the kids were in the pool. I did not want to watch a small toddler in the pool as she would require extreme supervision, like sitting and staring directly at her kind of supervision. She could not even stand with her head above the water. Also, on top of that, my rule was refused when I asked politely for the first time and demanded the second time, and then this woman tried to leave. After knowing I said no. For anyone who is saying, well, you could have just watched her, no, I couldn't. I didn't want to, and I didn't need to reason to be, nor to be, not to be a free babysitter for a tiny toddler that I've never met. So, for this one, I think it's the parent's responsibility if the parent has her own children going to someone else's property. I think she should be the one to take care of her children and not the person who's hosting them. So I think that the entitled mom should go die. The end. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.